This is the house here, number 58, where Michael and Mary Connolly lived. And it was from here that in 1916 the family set off for the Easter Rising. Between the two of them, Michael and Mary Connolly, they had 16 children, and they also informally adopted another four, a relation who died and left four small girls, and they raised them as well, put them through education. Of course, it's all been rebuilt in the meantime, but in those days it was what they called an artisan's dwelling, and the top floor had a brace fitted. There was plates on the front wall and the back wall, and a bar ran through it, and it was held together with bolts to prevent the walls from falling. And it was a kind of a creepy place. There was a lot of curtains over doorways and that to stop drafts, and for a small kid, you can imagine, you expected a hand to come out and grab you by the neck at some stage. Yeah, they were very, very nationalistic, terribly nationalistic. The family, there were 16 kids. Not all of them reached adulthood. Some of them died young, and those that did, some got married and some didn't. Some had kids, some hadn't, the usual. And the net result was there were 24 grandchildren, and they're all gone now except me. I'm the last of the 24. But we used to come here as kids, and there was an upright piano in the front parlour, and Eddie, who was one of the City Hall people, he used to play the piano and sing. And Joe, who was the fire chief, he always carried a tin whistle in his top pocket, and he'd give a tune. And there was some of them then who wouldn't sing, but they would give recitations. Recitations were very big, and elocution and that sort of thing went very well. And they were usually of a nationalistic nature. You'd have such things as Emmett's speech from the dock and the man from God knows where, this sort of thing. There's a plaque over there. It was put up there to honour the firemen who took part in 1916. It's in memory of the Connolly family, two of them. Sean and my father George were members of the Dublin Fire Brigade, and of course they all went from here as young men to join in the Rising and Easter.